by East Carolina head coach Cliff Godwin. Coach, if we just get your initial thoughts on the game, then we'll open up to questions, please.
We just didn't have any gas left in the tank, having to come through the losers bracket. I mean, we played uncharacteristic of ourselves, didn't make plays. Defensively, in the first inning, we gave them those runs, just not making a play. Will Coxon called every inning. I mean, he's just gassed, lets the ball go between his legs, which gave him another run. Josh goes after that pop-up and has it, just can't corrals it. And then, the inning keeps going. Our bats look like we could read the labels going through the zone because our guys are so tired, and we haven't taken batting practice in 2 days because we've just been trying to keep them off their feet or taking in and out. So I'm proud of our guys, man. Nobody's ever done what we did today. Get to the championship game after losing the first game, and we just had to expend too much energy.
Okay, we'll go to questions, please. Use the raise hand feature for questions. Start with Patrick Mason, please.
I got to unmute this. Coach, just how proud are you of the guys? Like you mentioned, you come from the losers bracket to do this, and just the resiliency, a couple extra inning games and just to bounce back and really fight throughout the whole week.
Yeah, the amount of time we were up here this year is the most that we've ever been up here. I mean, I don't think any team's gone through what we went through, extra inning first game. Second game, you have over a 4-hour rain delay. Guys had to battle for behind, getting down 6-5 to come back, win that game. Then the UCF game, we had a day off, but then the UCF game, I think, went 13 innings where we had the lead in the 9th, and UCF tied it up. We had to walk it off in the 13th. And then you got a doubleheader the next day. And for our guys to show up, and, Saylor was tremendous, and then the bats get hot. But like I said, today, they didn't, as much as we tried to get them going and to dig deep, they just couldn't find that extra gear. If I had to do it over again, I probably would have played some different guys, which, I just couldn't do because the guys that got us here needed to be on the field.
Go next to Stephen Igo, please.
Hey, Coach, this may have been asked. I had some internet issues, but did you get an explanation on the second base, or Riley Johnson played at second base? It looked like he may have been safe, and how tough of a call was that?
I saw it, and after the game, because everybody was saying he was safe, and I saw it, and it's too close. They're not going to overturn a call like that. Riley's awesome, but we got to get the bunt down in that situation. Put us in a bind, and I didn't want to bunt with 2 strikes. But hey, look, if we're going to go down, we're going to go down swinging. And Riley Johnson's one of the best base stealers in the country. And the pitch was in the dirt. The guy did a really good job picking it and made a good throw. So they made more plays than we did. So my hat's off to those guys.
Next one to Gary Smith, please.
Yeah, Coach, Tulane obviously struggled throughout the year, but they gave you a really tough series in Greenville. What do you see from this Tulane team now that they weren't showing earlier in the year?
When we saw them in Greenville, I don't remember exactly when that was, but we had to play 3 games in one day, which it makes the level of competition a lot closer when you play multiple games in one day. They did swing the bats really well against us, and Castro was pitched really well against us in the second game. Do I think they're a 2019 win team, 20 win team? No. I mean, when they were in Greenville, I think they got their 13th win against us. So I think I told somebody that's the best 13 win team I've ever seen. So they definitely have more talent than what their win total is. And that's not a knock against Jay. That's not, please don't run with that and take that. I like Jay. I think Jay's a good coach. I just don't know why they haven't won more games, because I think they have some talent over there for sure.
We'll go to Patrick Mason.
Coach, when you guys are on the road like this, you're probably the first time all year, you're an entire week, you're in the hotel together, you're hanging out, you guys are battling tough. What does that do for just this group to maybe come together? I don't know. What have you seen out of the guys just being able to hang together for this entire week?
Well, we've been in Florida since Wednesday of the prior week. So we've been here, I think that's 11 days, if my math is accurate. So the guys have done a really good job. I mean, there was some kind of bug going around that I told you guys, AMAC, was throwing up and having diarrhea. Saylor had it one day. Charlie Hodges had it today. So a lot of guys fought through a lot of different things. I mean, like I said, Will Coxon caught every inning of this entire gauntlet of a week. So I'm just proud of our guys, just the way they competed and they represented East Carolina University.
Next one from Mark Keplinger, please.
Hey, Coach, how do you plan on regrouping for the regionals next week?
I'm not going to regroup. We're going to give them some time off, but we've won 45 regular season games and won the regular season. So there's not any regrouping going on. No, we're a really good baseball team, and we've proven that for the entire year.
Back to Stephen, please.
Coach, what do you think about y'all's chances to potentially host with 45 wins and a regular season title, or do you not have a strong opinion on either way?
I have a strong opinion on it, but I'm not on the committee. You would know this better than me, but I don't think we've ever had 45 wins at this point in the season since I've been the head coach at East Carolina. Maybe in 19, I don't think so, but our conference RPI as a whole this year, for whatever reason, was so bad. But if you look at our non-conference RPI and our non-conference strength of schedule, we did everything we could do to put ourselves in a situation. As Butch Thompson told me, the head coach at Auburn, we're on the subcommittee of the regional thing, said, "Hey, Cliff, you shouldn't be embarrassed with a 24 RPI, because if you're not in the SEC, how would your RPI be better?" And look, we've done everything we could to put ourselves in that situation. Unfortunately, we don't get to vote on it. So we'll play wherever they want us to play. But, I really think our guys earned to play in Greenville with 45 wins and regular season conference championship and our non-conference RPI.
Okay, we'll take last one from Gary Smith, please.
Yeah. Tulane, T.O. Banks, who really struggled earlier in the year, went 11 for 21 in the tournament, had 3 singles against you in the first 3 bats. How much of an problem is he going to be for whoever Tulane faces in the regional, the way he's playing right now?
Yeah, he's a really good player. We were happy that he hit singles off of us. It's kind of a reverse split where, he actually sees right-handed pitching better than he does left-handed pitching. So we felt like we had a good matchup with Root, and he hit a couple balls off the cap. I mean, the one in the 4-hole, Starling got to, but it's just off the cap, and he's a good runner. So he definitely poses a problem for anybody that, is pitching against him.
Thank you.
Coach Godwin, thank you for your time today and this week. Good luck in the regional.